The science behind coffee and its effects on the body. Did you know that 64% of American adults consume coffee every day? Coffee drinkers all around the world generally don't consider the health benefits or risks of their favorite morning brew. So what exactly is the science behind coffee, and what are its effects on the human body? The central nervous system, the heart and the muscles are all stimulated by the caffeine found in coffee. Chlorogenic acid may also have an impact on blood vessels, blood sugar regulation, and even metabolism. Coffee is most frequently consumed to improve mental clarity and increase alertness. But is there more to it than that? Consider watching to learn all about the science behind coffee and how it impacts the human body, and make sure you like and subscribe for similar content. How does coffee impact the brain? You probably weren't aware that there are actually numerous beneficial effects of coffee on the brain. For starters, it can boost well-being and alertness, aid in concentration, elevate mood, and even lessen depressive symptoms. Only those who are sensitive to caffeine may experience sleep disruption. Because caffeine is a stimulant, it makes your brain more active. Coffee also promotes the body's production of hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Caffeine helps you feel alert and focused in safe quantities. Your stomach and small intestine release caffeine into your circulation. Caffeine activates your central nervous system, which includes your nerves, brain, and spinal cord, after it enters your bloodstream, helping you feel more awake and aware. The caffeine in coffee promotes focus and concentration while reducing weariness. Additionally, it triggers the stomach's acid to release, which may result in heartburn or indigestion after drinking coffee. Caffeine increases dopamine transmission in the brain when you consume it by drinking coffee. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that helps us regulate our emotions. The more signals your brain gets, the more awake and alert you feel. Long-term coffee and caffeine consumption has also been linked to a lower chance of stroke, Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, and cognitive decline. Therefore, consuming coffee and caffeine regularly can be a part of a balanced, nutritious diet, so drink up. Health benefits of coffee. Coffee has been connected to a large variety of potential health benefits in addition to its stimulating effects. Caffeine, a central nervous system stimulant found in coffee, is well known for its ability to combat exhaustion and boost energy. This is because coffee boosts levels of neurotransmitters in your brain that control your energy levels by blocking the receptors of adenosine. According to studies, coffee consumption may reduce the risk of getting type 2 diabetes. In fact, an analysis of 30 research studies indicate that drinking 1 cup of coffee daily was associated with a 6% decreased risk of type 2 diabetes. Research suggests that coffee may affect how fat is stored and promote intestinal health, both of which may help with weight management. For instance, some studies found that males in particular may benefit from increased coffee drinking since it may reduce body fat. Drinking coffee may also reduce your risk of having symptoms of depression. Some research found that daily coffee consumption was associated with an 8% decreased incidence of depression. Negative effects of coffee. The truth is that, although it varies from person to person, coffee can also have certain negative effects. In some cases, too much coffee can worsen panic episodes and cause jitteriness, anxiety, and even heart palpitations. It can also interfere with sleep, which is another negative side effect. The diuretic and blood pressure-raising effects of caffeine can also happen to some people, but these effects normally subside with continued use. Caffeine addiction is another problem with regular coffee consumption. Some people develop a high tolerance to caffeine when they routinely drink the beverage, and the drink either ceases to function as it did, or a higher dosage is required to achieve the same results. People experience withdrawal symptoms such as headaches, tiredness, cognitive fog, and irritability when they stop consuming coffee. This may continue for several days. Some people are simply more sensitive to the caffeine found in coffee. If you are sensitive to the effects of caffeine, even small amounts of coffee might have negative effects like agitation and difficulty falling asleep. The amount of caffeine you typically consume may influence how you respond to it. Caffeine seems to make people more susceptible to its side effects if they don't use it frequently. Remember, coffee should be avoided at least 4 to 6 hours before going to bed because it makes you more alert. If you drink coffee in this time frame before going to sleep, you may have symptoms of insomnia. How much coffee is okay to drink per day? For the majority of adults, 400 milligrams of caffeine per day is safe to drink. This is about the same amount of caffeine in 2 energy shot beverages, 10 cans of cola, or 4 cups of brewed coffee. Health experts agree that consuming more than 600 milligrams of caffeine per day, the equivalent of 4 to 7 cups of coffee, is too much. Coffee withdrawals. A sudden reduction in caffeine intake might result in withdrawal symptoms, which may include headaches, tiredness, trouble focusing, nausea, and irritability. Generally speaking, the withdrawal symptoms are more likely to be severe the more caffeine you are used to taking. After the final caffeine intake, withdrawal symptoms appear 12 to 24 hours later and linger for 2 to 9 days. For someone who needs some extra help waking up, caffeine might be a helpful and delicious solution. But if you don't utilize it carefully, it can potentially lead to issues. Make sure you're not drinking too much caffeine to avoid dependency issues, sleeplessness, and headaches. Why does caffeine make you go to the bathroom? When you take your first sip of coffee in the morning, your stomach receives a signal from coffee to release gastrin. Peristalsis, a wave of intestinal contractions, begins as a result. Food and liquid pass through the intestines during peristalsis. This prompts a trip to the restroom for some people in a matter of minutes, so make sure you're close to a restroom when you enjoy a hot cup of joe. Coffee and our skin, hair, and nails. Thanks to the antioxidant-rich and anti-inflammatory flavonoids and polyphenols in coffee, the beverage actually makes a wonderful skin soother. Although using caffeine for your skin may seem unusual, it works wonders for waking up sleepy eyes by reducing the look of dark circles by constricting blood vessels. It's a fantastic ingredient to seek in eye creams because it's also packed with antioxidants. In addition to waking up tired skin, coffee can help reduce redness and inflammation, and it even helps protect the skin against sun damage. Seeking longer, healthier hair and nails. Coffee is full of vitamins and nutrients that are beneficial to your hair and nails in a variety of ways. Caffeine has been found in studies to promote and accelerate hair development, stop hair loss, and lengthen and thicken hair. Coffee can also increase nail growth and can even strengthen your nail beds. Depending on who you are, coffee may have positive or negative effects on your body. But now that you know all about how coffee and caffeine interact with your mind and body, you can be more knowledgeable about your daily mug. If you've made it to the end of this video, leave a brain emoji down below in the comments and give this video a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this one, be sure to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell so that you never miss another upload. See you next time.